Thanks. Yep.
Last we heard, you guys sent a new counteroffer to the White House. Did they ever respond to that, or is it radio silence? What's the status of the talk?
There hasn't been any real recent communication with the White House. Our position, as Democrats, continues to be, listen, we need dramatic, meaningful, bold, transformational reform with ICE. The American people know ICE is out of control, and they need to be reined in. Kristi Noem's got to go, but we don't just need a change in personnel, we need a change in policy, and that has to be dramatic. And until Republicans come to that conclusion, then the DHS funding bill is not going to be in a position to move forward.
So with DHS funding last month, there's over 40,000 Coast Guard members who were going to go without a paycheck in 3 days, and there are some members of your caucus who also called for FEMA assistance following the blizzards this weekend. And ICE is fully funded through the One Big Beautiful Bill, so is now a time to alleviate the pain on some of these agencies and allow yourselves to push forward with negotiations while these problems are solved and funding is restored?
Republicans control the House, the Senate, and the presidency. They've been lecturing the American people since November of 2024 that the country was in the midst of some massive MAGA takeover. Clearly that hasn't happened, but it's in their head. And so the notion that when the government either fully shuts down, which took place during the 43-day Trump Republican shutdown in the fall, or the DHS shutdown, is the fault of anyone other than Republicans, nobody's buying it, just like the American people didn't buy it in the fall. Republicans have made an intentional decision that they would rather shut down FEMA, shut down the Coast Guard, and shut down TSA than actually reform ICE and get them under control so that ICE agents behave like every other law enforcement agency in the country. That's all we're asking for. Conduct yourself in a manner consistent with every other law enforcement agency in the country. And unfortunately, Republicans, at least to date, have been reluctant to do it. But the American people have abandoned them, even on immigration enforcement, where Donald Trump's public approval ratings are way underwater on an issue that he thought was his signature issue. That's gone, just like the rest of his presidency.